So this is like the first video I've done that I've tried to edit and actually narrate to let you know what's going on. So here we are at the house, and what we're trying to do is we're going to fly the drone. I say we, Tim is the pilot. He's the one that's going to be flying it. But we're going to try to fly it over this water tank that's about a good quarter mile, maybe a little bit further than that, but there it is. You can kind of see it in the background there. We're going to try to fly it to that water tank and around it and come back. So that's our flight plan. And so anyway, so here we go. The drone, you can see the shadow of it on the driveway. And let's see, we have ignition and lift off. Do we have clearance? That'd be a roger, roger. All right, so the plan is to ascend to about 200 feet, which we can see on the little iPad readout. By the way, I've chopped it up a little bit to try to shorten it so it jumps around a little bit. But here we are still going up, trying to get to about 200 feet. You know, the higher you go, actually the safer it is because less chance of running into something. So now Tim's turning it around. There's the target. That's where we're trying to go, is to that water tank. So now he's starting to move forward. Steady hand there, Tim. All right, crossing over Center Hill Church Road. Yep. In fact, you know, that water tank is pretty close to Joe Ray's dance hall, bail bond and dance hall place is somewhere right around there. We might ought to swoop down and see what's going on there at the dance hall. Oh well. Anyway, at this point I'm starting to panic because this is really potentially lethal, because one wrong move, if this thing crashes, I think I really might kill myself. So I mean, no kidding, it really is kind of a life or death situation here. So now Tim's getting closer, and I'm starting to yell at him, if you could have heard it live, to go up higher, because I'm afraid that he's going to run into it. But anyway, he's doing a good job. Now he's getting ready to do a flyover. Come on, Tim. Keep going. You know, I've watched this thing before, and it's kind of interesting. On the top of this tank, you can actually see the lights, you know, the navigation lights or whatever you call it, you know, so that airplanes don't run into it or whatever. You'll see them here in a minute. Come on in. Here we go for the flyover. There we go. All right, good job. Okay, so mission is more or less accomplished other than getting us back home. Start heading to the house. Call in the dogs and take it to the house. Making a beeline back. You know, the iPad that you hook up to this thing, it actually shows you, you know, which way the thing is pointing in relation to where the controller is. Plus, there's a small GPS map in the right corner that kind of shows you a line of where you've been. So if you kind of get fouled up, you can refer to that, you know, and find your way back. And there's also a button you can push, which is a return to home. And believe it or not, if you get all twisted around, just push that button and the thing will ascend to a predetermined height that you get to pick. I think we have it dialed in at maybe 200 feet. Then it'll go above the home point and then go down and land. There's the house. And I see, you know, me and this other young fellow was there, and Tim's sitting down there doing the piloting. Come on down. I mean, these are crazy times we live in. All right, ease her on down, steady hand. It was real windy that day, so Tim was kind of fighting the wind a little bit, kind of getting into some what you call dirty air. But anyway, he set it down. Houston, the Eagle has landed.